right, I'm live, but you're gonna have to give me a few minutes before I do anything. Uh, that also give you a few minutes to go grab your drinks and sodas and stuff, and everything else, basically, which is just oh boy, we got something to talk about, by the way. But give me a minute. So, all right, I'm back. By the way, uh, that was quick. I hope you grabbed some snacks or you threw something in the microwave. So the update. Before I say anything, guess what the update is with this Sniperwolf and Jack Films thing? A big old fat nothing. A big old fat crap sandwich. Uh, Big old crap, absolutely zero. See, while Sniper Wolf decides she wants to keep dancing around with her little lily pads and have her sister defend her on the actual illegal criminal action that she has actually done, which pretty sure in real life you go do something like this, which she has done, you're pretty much done. But there's been a whole bunch of new videos that surfaced. uh, there's one of her that has two underage kids basically twerking for her, which she basically instigates. She also gaslights them into doing it. Not going to show that video here. I'm not even thinking about that. That's just stupid. I don't know why. I'm not even going to do that. There's so many other channels that do that, by the way. But there's a video of her that had resurfaced, which, by the way, she took down from her channel. That video had been on her channel for over nine years and a couple of months, and it was fully monetized, which means she was getting paid for soliciting kids. So that itself is already a crime, which YouTube let go. Uh, what else? She's trying to get rid of that. What is it, that super sexy Sniper Wolf channel? Which, oh my god, you do not want to go to that channel. That's her old channel, and that channel is so. Whew. You think her soliciting kids was bad? Some of the things she talked about on there was just as bad. But at least back then, she didn't have sausage whispering in her ear and giving her a script to read, because she actually had some creative ideas back then. But before I go on, if nobody knows, is that you can see my legs and everything, which I don't care. I really don't care because there's my little kitsies. Uh, Here's the thing. Basically, here we are, literally in the middle of the week, and YouTube has done absolutely nothing at all because their little glory child is making them so much money that they're trying to think that this is going to blow over. And more content creators need to keep on posting about this. I don't care if you care or not, but you need to post because this does affect you. Just like I said in the other live stream, it does affect, and it's not. It's not what you think, man. It's seriously, it's much worse. Flip on that light, by the way. Uh, Actually, you know what? Give me just a moment. I'm literally getting ready to flip the camera to where hopefully I don't expose my address because I don't want to get doxxed. Because trust me, yeah, I don't think you want to try to dox me. Not in this neighborhood. Like I said before in my other film, I have people. Some of my people wear badges, and other people wear military uniforms. Some of them, I actually know a couple of them that wear judge robes, and a couple of them that wear lawyer suits. So let's not get into that. Uh, First of all, before anything, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Desmond Oles. I am a content creator on YouTube, Twitch, whatever streaming platform I decide to come on. But I've been with YouTube for literally 14 years now. It's about to be 15 years coming up here in a few months. I'm not a very big creator, not a big content creator. I don't have my own team. I'm literally by myself. Hmm. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I know my phone just blinked, but give me just a few minutes. I'm going to do a setup while we are actually live. So just bear with me. Hopefully, this camera does not go stupefied while I am doing so. So Bear with me just a second. Hold on. I can't get away. I can't do this. While you're at it, go ahead and grab some snacks and stuff. Don't worry about seeing my feet or my legs because I'm doing the setup very quick. Which again, I had to do this all on my own, which just makes things even crazier. Another one. Dang, I so wish I could have my guy. Let's see if it is possible to actually, yeah. Let's see if it's possible if I can do this while I'm actually live. I'm gonna do something incredibly crazy here while I am actually live. Oh, good, it came up on that screen instead, which is even better. Let's do this. And then I want to take this and move this here. And then I want to make this as big as possible. I'm going to remove my fan. And I'm going to move you this way. And then we're going to tilt you up this way. Don't worry, you're going to actually see my face for once, which is even better. Wish I had a smaller chair. Turn this light off too. Maybe that might actually help. And maybe I might actually go ahead and close this up. Get that in there. Maybe bring, as you guys can tell, like I said, and you can see me smoking a cigar. So don't even think of anything else. Bring that this way. A little closer. As you can tell, you can see what I got here. If you can clearly see it, which I doubt it, because I know this camera's not the best. But bear with me for just a few seconds. And throw this bad boy on the floor because I actually like sitting down here. And I'm gonna get myself set up because we getting ready to have a nice little talk. And this is ridiculous. Very ridiculous. All right. Let me get myself down here. I doubt y'all can see my head, but it's fine because I'm actually doing an Indian crotch on the floor. Man, this video is terrible. This video is very terrible. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to the live. If you are here, if not, you finally get a chance to see my ugly face, which by the way does not have any plastic surgery, does not have any kind of alterations or anything else. But the thing is here, we're here to talk about Leah, or a.k.a. Super Sexy Sniperwolf, which by the way, I'm gonna say in my personal opinion, is not plastic is not super sexy. I'm just gonna put that out there. But just let's get to it for real. All right. Today is Wednesday, or is it Thursday? One or two. I keep forgetting, being retired and everything. I literally forget. See my water bottles back there. You see my couch back there. You see all my crap and stuff back there. I'm trying to, like I said, I don't have a full man team doing my videos. I don't have cutouts. I don't have clips. I don't have none of that. And we're live. So, but the controversy is let me start out first of all for anybody who does not know Sniperwolf, which by the way, if you don't, you should be like underneath a rock or something. Literally at this point, if you're not doing it. But if you can see the picture behind me, it literally says Dance Monkey. Literally. Because that's what Sniperwolf is doing to you, YouTube. It make you dance and you can't say a darn thing about it, apparently, because we're halfway through the week, a whole half a week, and nothing has happened at all. Nothing. Nothing. Maybe except for her sister, going on Twitter and stuff. But I digress again. For those who do not know Sniperwolf, she's a very famous YouTuber. She was before she was on YouTube, she was on TikTok, and before she was on TikTok, she was on Amigo, and before she was on Amigo, she was just doing VODs basically, and that was back in 2009, 2008, blah 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 blah, whatever. She is 30 years old. She'll be turning 31 here in about 5 days. She lives in the state of Arizona. I'm not getting specific of where she lives at, even though I do know. And I'm not going to be going to her house to dox her for it, or her mansion. Sausage is pretty much doing that. But she makes I wouldn't really say she makes it. I would say more of Sausage makes the programs. He plays the games. He does the TikTok videos. He hands her a script. She comes on camera. She shows her plastic face. She reads from the script. She makes reaction channels, which if you look closely in her glasses in most of her reaction channels, especially her most recent one, especially the one that she made yesterday, you can tell she's not even looking at her videos. If you really look close yesterday at the one that she made, she's actually looking at a Google Doc format, which is probably the script that she's reading from. I wouldn't even say script because she's just terrible. She just reads the captions that's on the thing. But if you don't know her, something's wrong. Something's not right. But there's been videos that's been resurfacing from 9 years ago. First of all, before anything, I'm going to go ahead and answer a couple of questions because I know quite a few things about the law. I know things about the statute of limitation. Yes, it was 9 years ago, so it doesn't apply to the statute of limitation. Unfortunately for you guys, the statute of limitations actually start at 10 years. So subtract 10 from 9. That would be 1 year. That means it still falls underneath the guidelines of the statutes of limitation. That's one. So that's debunked. If you want to go look that up, go on the government.org site or go to your constitution and actually look up statutes of limitation. It will tell you directly how many years it is before the statutes of limitation are actually in effect. Second of all, we all know that she has 2 different criminal charges on her that are also, by the way, if you want to look that up, you can also go to the public records of Arizona and you can actually look up in 2013 where she was arrested for what was that armed robbery, and in 2016 for public indecency and public aggravation. So both of those are there. So that's 2 criminal charges. You have someone that's doing live stream that's making billions and billions of dollars for you with 2 criminal charges. At this point, you might as well get Jeffrey Dahmer and the Mad Bomber to be doing your stream because you literally have a criminal that's the poster child of YouTube. This right here, right where I'm posted from. This live stream. She's gotten so big. She's made so much money off of YouTube, Kick, TikTok, her vlogs, Instagram, you name it, she's got money in it. She's made so much money, her grandkids don't have to work anymore. And when I really mean grandkids, I don't mean her kids. I mean her actual grandkids. But this is terrible. This is really terrible, guys. This is a really bad situation. I don't know really what else to say about this because I mean everything's in black and white. There's videos of her surfacing, pushing kids to go do the twerk. You can say, oh, but it was like that back then. Read the laws back then too. They're the same. They didn't change. The statute of limitations hasn't changed in, I don't know, since it was made. So you can push that out the way. Oh, people were doing edgy and cringy stuff then. Yeah, of course they were. Most of them were getting hit for it too. So that included myself too, because I did some cringy stuff too back then. I made some weird stuff. Shit. Literally. I literally did. YouTube would never see it because it never was on this channel. I mean, I used to do stuff with a phone and broadcast and stuff. What else can I say? But like I said, there's a video of her with the 2 kids. There's the video of her with the super sexy Sniperwolf where she literally is asking people to give her the most like erotic things for her to talk about. She used to do skits where she was pretending to be a guy that jerked off and was masturbating to pictures of herself. And this is for kids, by the way. So before I go any further, all of this was children's stuff. This is what kids were watching. Children, you know, not grown-ups. I mean, well, grown-ups were watching it too. I mean, of course. I mean, you had horny, sweaty incels and men doing that in red pill community. But most of her fan base are literally kids. Most of her fan base can't even be on Twitter yet. That alone tells you a lot of things. Most of her fan base aren't even old enough to vote. Most of her fan base are still living with their parents. Most of her fan base are still in school, and I'm not talking about college. We're talking about elementary, middle school, high school kids that are watching her content, and she's putting out all of this just weird stuff. But I mean, now she's just doing nothing but TikTok reactions. First of all, she's not crediting the people that she's doing TikTok reactions to. She literally puts her face right over where they have their name at. Second of all, she's not really talented at all. She literally just reads the same caption that's on top of the TikTok thing, or whatever reaction video she does. Third of all, I mean, come on, guys. If you've been, I mean, I don't really watch her literally, but if you look at most of her videos and you even watch, she has that same expressionless blank stare. I can't even. Usually, I would say that sounds like an airhead, but no, that stare is like a dumbfounded stare, like someone tell me what I need to do next type of stare. And she's been like that since she's been 18 years old. All right. So, like I said before, guys, before she was on YouTube, before she was on TikTok, she was doing VODs. When she was doing Super Sexy Sniperwolf, when she first met Sausage, right before she met Sausage, when she came from Turkey. By the way, she's Turkish. So before anything else, before you guys think of anything else, she's not really you know, that. But I don't want to bring race into that. I don't. As much as she wants to bring gender into Jack film stuff, I'm not going to bring race into it. But she's Turkish. She's not even. It's weird. It's kind of weird, YouTube, how you have most of your most famous content creators that's not even American. But I digress. Anyway, this has to stop, literally. Content creators, please stand up. Please, every one of you guys. I don't care if you got one audience, if you got 10 audience, 10,000, 1 million, 2 million, if you got your play button or not. I mean, again, I'm not surprised. I'm to be honest, I'm not really surprised if the top creators are not saying anything. And I'm talking to you guys, and I know most of you guys. Uh, I'm not going to say too much, Mister Markiplier, Matt Pat. Uh, God, I can keep going. Literally, Markiplier, Matt Pat. I mean, there's so many big content creators that are out here right now that are doing YouTube channels that are acting like that this is just going to blow over. You guys got over 10 million, 20 million, 30 million subscribers. And I know you guys are trying to play the neutral card. You did the same thing when the net neutrality thing happened back in 2016. Y'all did not really jump on the bandwagon until like near the end. So that's the issue. Maybe you guys are afraid you might lose your channel. I mean, why? Why would you be afraid to lose your channel? You have over 10 million subscribers. Wherever you go, they're going to follow. Just like Sniperwolf for her little game. But the thing that has really upset me is what's going on Twitter and Instagram, where people are really like, they're really drilling to her. They're just drilling to her really, really, really hard. And her sister is just responding back with like, suck my nuts and you go cry somewhere. Why would she be afraid of a 110-pound girl? Well, here's the thing about modern age, all right? For a male and female. Let me educate y'all very quick on this. For a guy like me who is almost about 200 pounds, I'm almost there. 110-pound girls. Yes, I'm not scared of a 110-pound girl, but I'm scared of a 110-pound girl that has over 5 million viewers. I'm scared of a 110-pound girl who can pull out a weapon on me. I'm scared of a 110-pound girl who can basically lie on me and ruin my life. I'm scared of a 110-pound girl where all it takes is her word against mine, and I'm done. Literally. If a person, especially a person of this color, doing anything remotely to what Sniperwolf does, I would be gone a long time ago. Not only I'd be gone, I would probably be in prison. If I wasn't in prison, I'd probably be 6 feet under, and that's telling the truth. Um, but there are other content creators that have gotten their life really destroyed over doxing. I can name quite a few, but but there's been a couple of them. I'm going to give you credit to Testron. I think that's his name, Testron. He used to do Genshin Impact, and he used to do Genshin Impact and Tower Fantasy. Excuse me. He used to do that. I don't know if he still does that or if he's on Star Rail or whatever. I haven't watched him in a while. But he did something before to where there were so many people that hated on this guy to where they were sending death threats to his family. They went on Google. They went to find out where this man lived at. They was coming up to his door. They were stream sniping him. They were threatening him. They were threatening his kids. They were threatening his wife. They were threatening his neighbors. And I mean, you have incidents like that. You had another YouTuber, I can't even remember the guy's name, where uh, he got into beef with another YouTuber, and someone basically showed up at his house and basically started shooting it up. That was another YouTuber. A third one, uh, there was another one that also was going through the same thing that got doxxed to where the person kept calling the SWAT team on them. I think it was a person that wasn't like, I can't remember, Australia or something like that. You're gonna have to look at other content creators because they could probably relate more to it or probably know more information than I do. Because again, even though I've been on here a long time, I don't usually bother with this stuff. And second of all, I am too small. I like to remain small. I don't need 10 million people. I don't need 20 million people. I don't need 30 million people watching me because that's just too much. All right. First of all, that's too much. Second of all, YouTube, I don't need your money. That's the thing. I don't need your money. I'm doing this for fun. This is like a hobby to me. I'm retired. I literally am. I'm literally sitting up in my own crib, in my living room, in a corner, on a laptop, with the cheapest camera I can find. Because I'm not really. If I was to really try my YouTube channel, I could do it. I could do it. I could bust my behind for 14 to 20 hours a day, which I still do. I still do. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Just because my quality is low, just because my live stream is low, just because everything else is low, does not mean I'm not trying. Trust me, I'm a one man team. But I need the what would you say? How would you say the equipment? But again, I digress. I keep going off topic. As you can tell, that's a whole nother thing. That's another issue that I kind of have as a content creator. I just go off topic. But let's get back to Sniper Wolf. As you can see behind the screen here, you can see, literally this is literally what she's doing to you, YouTube. Literally, literally, dance, monkey, dance. Because how would you say this? In real life, there's this thing called three strikes you're out. But apparently, according to modern day society, I'm not saying I'm not trying to put a all everybody's in the same category, all the genders in the same category. But entitled women, Sniper Wolf is an entitled person. She has so much money. She is so entitled that she can get away with anything at any time because she has so much entitlement. She has money to back it up. She has fame to back it up. She has sponsors to back it up. YouTube, I know you don't want to lose your money. I know you don't. I know you don't. Like I said, I've been with you guys since you first popped open on Google. I've seen what you did. I know what Susan used to do, and I know what Neo is continuing doing. By the way, both of those names are your CEOs of the YouTube. Susan's already retired. Neo is there now. I don't know what she's paying you. I really don't. For you to stay this quiet over something that is this big and this major, why? Is it because there's not a content creator that's popping up here with 10 million, 20 million, 30 million subscribers talking about this? Maybe I should go to live the Daily Live Wire and go talk to Brett and have her do something on this. Maybe you listen if someone like that do it. Maybe I should contact Mark Plyer. Maybe I should contact, these other big YouTubers and say, you guys, you need to look at Sniperwolf and do a video on this. Maybe you listen YouTube if maybe there's a content creator who is as equal or as big as her saying the same thing that all of us are saying. You might think this might blow over YouTube, but it's not. You can try to silence. You can silence all you want to. You can silence, but there's just going to be more people that's just going to keep saying stuff about it because this is out, literally. Besides her, thing with Sausage with the divorce and the fact that, she locked him out of 50% of all his assets, which, holy crap. This guy, I hope, if you're watching Sausage, which I doubt you are because, again, I'm too small for y'all guys, you need to start pulling up some contracts, bro, where her signature's on it. Bring it to court. You need to hit her from the other angle because she has to go. She literally does. Like I said, before YouTube, she was on TikTok. Before TikTok, she was on the little VOD thing. Like I said, she's been around for a long time. She was on Amigo. Before Amigo, she was just doing the thing with the phone. Fortunately, I don't have any videos of that because that was over around the same time I got onto YouTube, almost 14 years ago. But the thing with this thing here is just like this is the longest it has taken for YouTube to even do anything. There has been people who have been coding YouTube to actually do something. Do we have to force your hand? Do we have to take this to real life? Do we need to sue you, YouTube? Because if she gets away with this, this will change your platform forever. Do you think you're losing money now by getting rid of her? Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that. You think you're losing money now by not getting rid of her, but you're going to lose more. Wait. Hold on. All right. Let me think for a second. You think you're losing money by getting rid of her, but by not getting rid of her, you're going to lose way more than just fan base, audience, and money. You're going to have a stain on your reputation. And this is one stain, YouTube, that I don't think you can white out or get away from. There's been other content creators who have done stuff just as bad. That's on here. I'm not talking about them right now. We'll get to them when they decide to do it again or expose themselves again. Ackman, by the way. And others. I mean, look at the guy who got messed up in Japan, who thought he was who was the thing, who he thought he was cool. Same color skin as me, by the way. I mean, I don't think he was like me, but same color skin. But look at him. He's sitting up in Japan jail right now, rotten. Do you want that to happen to Sniperwolf? Because, like I said, she has 2 criminal charges. She has 2. This doxing can actually make 3 because it's illegal in the state of California. How else am I supposed to say this? Because, literally, I can't voice my opinion even more because, again, I don't do live streams. And I've looked at my live stream. This will be my, 4th or 5th or 6th live stream that I've done in 14 years. And that's saying something, which means I don't usually go in front of the camera. I don't usually turn on my camera. I just play games. I do my art. I play Mugen. I watch YouTube. But to, like, every single time I come on YouTube, and no, it's not your algorithm, by the way. So nice try, YouTube. You can try that all you want to, because every single time I go, let's see something new. Guess what pops up? Sniperwolf controversy, Ackman controversy, doxing. So your algorithm is not working either, bro. First of all, but again, I'm digressing because I keep going off. Phil. Jack Films, you need to get a lawyer. And I know you're trying to be calm. I know you're trying to be cool. I know you're trying to be collective. I know you have your audience. I know you have your fan base. I know you have your reputation to uphold. But at this point, you have a lawsuit on your hand, bro. You literally do. You have a heavy lawsuit. If YouTube does absolutely nothing by this weekend, you have a lawsuit, sir. You need to lawyer up. I really mean it. I really do. If YouTube won't do nothing about it, then you need to take this to court because, like I said in the other live stream, now that she has doxed your house, now 5 million people know where you live at, and this is not going to blow over. I mean, it might disappear from YouTube. It might go a few months, but as for you and your family, Mr. Jack Films, I have the most regards for you, but I also care about y'all guys' safety, man. Even after this all gets done and finished, you still have 5 million fans to worry about that can show up at your house and do things like the examples I described earlier in this live stream. See, I can't even say my words right. Live stream. But you have to. There's something that has to be done about this. You have a female that's on YouTube who's being praised by YouTube that has 2 strikes on her criminal records. 2 strikes. She has two, not one. This is not her first rodeo. She's done this twice already. And you guys are like, well, she makes us a lot of money. We can't do nothing about it. I guess, I guess the statutes of limitations. Those kids? No, I don't think they were kids. They probably were adults. Yeah, I'm pretty sure two adults are, that are 2 different races, by the way, according to video, are in the same house and their mom's there. And come on now. And again, this was years ago. We're not talking about 2023 or anything in the 2020s. We're talking about 10 years ago, before COVID, when everybody was living well, when things were going right, when you can get your own place, when you can go to college with no problem. Again, I digress. But this has to be stopped. It does. There's more videos coming out on her. If someone finds that super sexy Sniperwolf channel, the one before, the one that she's trying to get rid of, the one that's locked, the one that Sausage is trying to snatch up to as well, somebody needs to get in contact with Sausage. They do. They need to get in contact with him immediately if they can. If anybody knows this guy, they need to get in contact with him because right now he is the biggest key. Besides Jack Films himself, he's also a biggest key to taking this chick down. Because he knows her inside and out. He's the reason why she's where she's at now. And I will say it. I don't care how many people say, well, she's getting divorced. Well, she's this and that. If it wasn't for Sausage, she wouldn't be having half of these people that are watching her now. Okay? And I would continue saying that. If it wasn't for that man, even though I know he has a shady past too. Okay? I get it. He has a shady past. But he married this Medusa. YouTube, you have a Medusa. Literally, you have a Medusa. And she's literally laughing at you in your face because she knows she could bring you money. And she knows you won't do nothing about it. And she has her audience literally coming into smaller content creator channels, including mine, coming into our channels and are harassing us too. And not only harassing us, but going, she's going to get away with this. Don't worry. We love Sniperwolf. She's going to get away with this. She'll be just fine. That's not bad. Statute of limitations doesn't cover that. Well, I'm pretty sure statute of limitations doesn't cover doxing either because the doxing just happened not even too long ago. That's not 10 years ago. So we're going to go to statute of limitation with that too. So let's go ahead and cut that off too. So I'm going to go ahead and add most of the things she's done. So she has that sexy Sniperwolf channel that's just really it's disgusting. It really is. She has that. She ghosted a child who was basically trying to make a wish thing with her. She just wanted to talk to her on the phone. The girl was dying of cancer. to the point to where the mother said, "Why didn't you just tell us you didn't want to talk to the girl?" And I mean, your dream, you shattered a girl's dream. You shattered a girl's dream who was dying of cancer. You made you gaslight it, just like how you write in your little lawyer's thing or your lawyers wrote to with sausage and shit. You gaslighted two young boys to twerk for you in exchange for pictures of your hoo-has, your jugglers, your woo, just to show them that you know how kids are. You already know how children are. You sit there and you talk to them anything. Which, first of all, it's illegal, and I keep saying it. But children are very, very curious. Very, they're all about it. Especially now, sex. Kids are all about it. I bet you some kids know more about sex than some of us adults. That's just saying something because it's everywhere. It's on TV. It's everywhere. But YouTube, I'm calling you out. I'm gonna call you out because, like I said, I've been here since I've been a fly on the wall. I literally have. I've been a fly on the wall for the past 14 years. I've been with you guys since you came here, and I've watched you guys do this multiple times to multiple streamers who have, you know, that are like really up there. Like you put them on a pedestal, you praise them, and then you put, I guess you put like a stamp of approval to where it's like can't touch them, no matter what they do. We'll back them up. We won't say nothing. They can do whatever they want to. Just because she's going on Instagram and going on, you know, these other platforms and posting her stuff, isn't she a representation of you, YouTube? I mean, that's just like if you go. Let me give you a good example of this. You're the CEO's favorite, right? You're the CEO's favorite. You work at this corporation, and you're their favorite. You're like their ambassador and stuff, and you're representing the company. You go out, you go to another, you know, you go to another company. You're still representing the company that you know that you're out and doing. So while you're out there, you represent, and you're getting drunk, you're taking nude photos, and you're dancing with strippers and throwing their money away and getting arrested by the cops and doing all this stuff. What do companies do to someone who represents them that gives them a bad name? They fire them. They get rid of them. They no because that's what Sniperwolf is doing to you, YouTube. She represents you. Apparently, from what like I said, you put this person on a pedestal, you praise her. She has all these sponsorships, and she's going out here and she's shitting on all of y'all, including you, YouTube. She's shitting on you. There's no better way to say it but that. She shits on you. Uh, I really don't know what else to say about this. Because, like I said, YouTube is not responding, and they do this all the time when there's content creators who have a lot, a lot of revenue coming in for them. They do it all the time. But you guys moved for Mark Plyer when he said he wasn't gonna be with you guys. Y'all moved very quick on that shit. And yes, it's past 30 seconds, so I can say all the curse words I want to. I read your rules. Actually, I've been reading your rules since day one. Will you please stop changing the rules, by the way? Because that's getting annoying too. If I have to keep reading your rules every 2 to 3 months because you decide you want to sit there and change your rules, which, by the way, I have a feeling that because of the Sniper Wolf incident, you're going to try to quickly change your rules again because you seem to be really good at that, YouTube. Really good. I mean, Google. Let's be real here. It's not even you, YouTube. It's Google, your parent company. But yeah, your representative is crapping on you right now. You look bad, YouTube. You look really, really bad. I mean, everybody now knows what your representative is doing. We all know, all of us, every one of us, we know. And she's being backed up by children, people who can't even vote yet. Okay? So how I mean, how else am I supposed to say this? I mean, there's so many YouTubers who are again much bigger than I am from other side of the planet too. Um, there's this. Oh my God, how come I can't remember these people's names? It's killing me right now because I want to give them credit so bad. Um, what's their names? Oh my God, this sucks because I want to give them credit. I'm gonna have to look this up after I do my live stream because I want to give these guys credit for all the reports they did, all the digging they did, all the stuff they're doing. It's and it sucks because I cannot remember their name right off the top of my head, and it's killing me. I could describe maybe if I describe them, maybe they hear me or they listen to this, maybe they might know who they are. There's a young lady who's from Australia. She wears the face paint. She's doing the thing on you. There's this guy. He's Caucasian. He has the green eyes. He's got the surfer kind of hair. I, I can't remember. It, you know what sucks at being middle age and being 20 years being a veteran and actually having a case from the military to where you kind of forget things. You have to actually take medication to remember because that's kind of where I'm at. I I got so much in my head. There's like memory that's leaking out of one ear, and then like down the road, I remember. But there's so many content creators that's doing this. There's a oh God, there's another one. He has the YouTube avatar thing. He has the alien looking avatar. It's him too. He's done something on this. He But the thing is, YouTube. I'll say, let me say it like how Angry Joe does it. YouTube, you fucked up. You fucked up, YouTube. You really did. You fucked up bad. You fucked up because Sniperwolf is literally making you do this. This is what you're doing for Sniperwolf. You're dancing because you're not answering. You're not responding. You're not doing nothing. What are you gonna respond with? You're gonna get rid of the little channels and be like, and then try to change the rules to make it where nobody can talk about your golden girl? Because if you do that, then it's just gonna crap back in your face even worse. So Neo, you need to get on your team, bro. This ain't the Matrix, all right? Andrew Tate already exposed you once, and you got rid of him, and he's still going. So that's one thing. That's one mistake you messed up on. And okay, he had the right message. He just was not the right messenger, but he still did it, and you still got rid of him. All right. And Andrew Tate is way more famous than Sniper Wolf. Way more, and has been around way longer. You got rid of Andrew Tate. You've gotten rid of, oh God, who's the other one? There was another person that used to be here on YouTube, and he was just as PewDiePie. That's one. There you go. That's another one y'all messed up on too. Y'all got rid of him too, and y'all know PewDiePie is very famous too. There was another one, Ninja. That's the third one, and he was the face of Fortnite. People still know him to this day. All you got to do is tell someone, hey, have you ever played Fortnite? Even if they played or not, everybody knows Ninja. The green hair dude, the blue hair, blue. I think he dyed his hair blue now. But everybody knows those guys. Y'all messed up with that, but y'all got rid of them very quick. That's the thing, and they were more popular than the Sniper Wolf. Are y'all not getting rid of her because she's a girl? Are y'all not getting rid of her because she weighs 110 pounds? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Because if it was about money, you wouldn't have got rid of Andrew Tate. You wouldn't have got rid of Ninja. You wouldn't have got rid of PewDiePie. All right. Is it really going to have to take someone very popular to actually do something about this? Is Mr. Beast going to have to come on here and say something about it? Is a content creator who has more revenue than Sniper Wolf is giving you going to have to say something about it before you do something about it? Because we all know what's going on. We all have videos. Whether she deletes them or not from this channel, it's too late. It's too late. We have them. And the rule of thumb on internet is once you post it, No matter if you get rid of it, someone already has it. Or maybe I could do the other rule, and it's called Rule 34. If it's on the internet, it can be made new. You can go on some of these porn websites and you'll see Sniperwolf even on them. And I don't mean just copycats of her. There's actually porn of her out there. But she represents y'all. I mean, this is your face, YouTube. Just like how Pokimane is the face of Twitch. She's no better either. But again, that's a whole different subject. That's a whole different matter. And to be honest, it's not really a whole different matter. That's a whole different topic. But we're not discussing Pokimane. We're not discussing Amrith. We're discussing Leah. And you guys aren't doing nothing about this. If you let the rest of this week go and y'all don't say a thing or do anything, we're not caring about just the sponsors dropping her off. We're waiting for you to say something, YouTube. Say something. Do something. Act upon this. Don't be afraid to lose money, okay? Because there are going to be other content creators who are going to make you money, that are going to do it the right way, that are not going to have 2 criminal charges on you, that's not going to ghost a dying kid's wish, that's not going to coerce Childs into doing twerk dances, that's not going to have her sister going on Instagram behind everybody's posters and telling them to suck on her balls and think that they're right, that's going on Instagram and putting up pictures of what would happen if we showed up to your house. You're going to make your money back, literally. But the thing is, everybody's waiting for your answer. And the best time to answer is now. You need to do this now. I'm not talking about waiting a few months. I'm talking about now or this weekend. Because the longer you let this go, the more and more your reputation is going to get ruined. You're going to be ruined if you don't do something about this. YouTube, you're literally on your 3rd strike. And Sniperwolf is your 3rd strike. You do see the generation she's bringing up. There are content creators who don't give a crap about your rules that are coming up and getting very quick views and making you quick money doing the exact same thing Sniperwolf is doing, if not worse. And y'all just letting them go too. Again, that's a whole different topic. But she's literally the forefront of the messed up content creator generation, where people can come on here and basically do stuff that you don't want them to do. Literally go against your guidelines, go against your practices, curse on you, spit on your graves, the whole thing, the whole shebang. Very soon, if you don't do something about this, YouTube, and I'm not just talking about YouTube, I'm talking about any other platform. You're gonna have a content creator that's gonna come on here and literally do a Timothy McVeigh, and he's gonna have over 30-some million people. He's gonna be bombing people and going against the religion and going against the politics and all that stuff. And what are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do when it gets too far? Because right now, if you don't stop the inch, the mile is going to happen. And right now, Sniperwolf is your inch. She's your 3rd inch. You've already messed up twice. Again, this is my opinion. And like I said, I'm speaking as a very, very old content creator who does not look for subs, who does not try to raise their audience. All right. The people who watch me are literally 100% dedicated to me. I don't have fakers that are watching me. To be honest, I know probably every single one of my subscribers. If not personally, then and not indirectly, I know every single one of them. My subscribers are like my family. Literally, they are literally like my family. Each and every one of you guys are like my family. And I want to be able to bring more and more content for you guys. I really do. I want to be able to play more video games. I want to do more art. I want to paint the mural on the wall like I did back on YouNow before I was here on YouTube about 20 years ago. I want to do stuff like that for you guys. But if you have people like this getting away with whatever they want to do, because I'm a man of integrity, but this is not integrity. This is not honor. This is not, and the thing is, she's old school too. She's not as old as me. And again, I said, I've been on the fly on the wall. She's not even as old as me. I'm in my mid 40s. I've been doing YouTube since I wouldn't even say YouTube. I've been doing content creating since I was 18. I'm 42 years old. I've already went through the whole life. I'm still doing it. And like I said, when I started, I did this for fun. I didn't even need content creating then. I really didn't. I didn't even need it then. And I don't need it now. This is my hobby. But again, if you have people like this who don't care about the little guys, who don't care about anybody else, who has her sister basically going on and literally defending her tooth and nail, then YouTube, your reputation is lost. You're just as bad as modern society. You aren't. You're going to crash if you don't do something about this. If you don't do something about this girl, this one right here, Leah, if you don't do something about this, because this is your third strike, there's nothing else. There's nothing else we can say. If you don't speak, you're gonna get ripped. If you slap her hand and keep her on YouTube, you're gonna get ripped. If you let her keep her sponsorships, you're gonna get ripped. YouTube, your reputation is on the line right now. It's not us content creators. It's you, YouTube, as a whole. Your representation is on the line. All right. And maybe I should start doing like what Jack Films and everybody else is doing. Maybe I should. I mean, I've been here for over almost literally since I was 18. I mean, nobody's really going to listen to a middle-aged 40-year-old literally ripping on other content creators for their bad content, even though they've been there for a long time and I purposely do not grow my audience. I do this on purpose. I only talk to a select few. I only do my content for a select few. Again, I don't need the fame. I don't need the fortune. I mean, that's icing on the cake. It'd be wonderful if I did. I mean, shoot. I would say, oh man, I'd never have to work again in my life. But I already don't have to work again for the rest of my life. I'm paid already. I don't need you, YouTube. I can go to another channel. But I've been with you guys since the beginning. I've watched you grow. And then I watched you destroy yourself. And you're doing it again. You're destroying yourself. I remember when there were only, about 100 content creators a long time ago when you first came out. There was only 100 of us. Only 100 content creators. I was the first 100s. I was literally there. I was there. I remember PewDiePie. I remember Ninja. I remember Sonic Fox. I remember all of them. I know all of them. I'm older than all of them. I remember when they all was on your channel. I remember when you got the sponsorship with Capcom. I remember when Google actually tied up with you. When you got the eyes of Google and they bought you out. I remember when you first came onto this platform, YouTube, and it was a safe space. It was the best thing since sliced bread when you first came out. I mean, because again, you had back then, the only thing you had was what? MySpace. By the way, MySpace was awesome. This was before Facebook. This was even before Twitter was out. I mean, no offense, Elon Musk. You was just as old as I am, literally, which you are literally. But maybe I should end the stream because you guys fucked up, man. You guys aren't doing nothing. You have to this weekend to do something. And if I don't see anything by next Monday and you guys have not responded or y'all give her a slap on the wrist, um, your representation, you're gonna have a stain that you can't get rid of. YouTube, like I said, you literally have the face of YouTube is literally a criminal, and she's making you dance. And I thought YouTube was the corporation. I thought YouTube was the one that makes people do that. But you got people like this that can make you dance. YouTube. Apparently, she got enough money to make you do whatever she wants. She could probably tell you. She could probably have you, Neo, come on YouTube and take off all your clothes if she gives you enough money. This is your face. This is what everybody's when they come to YouTube. This is what represents you, not me, not someone who's been with you since day one. This represents you. There's no other way to get by it. Oh, shoot, where did I put that thing at? But give me just a few minutes, okay? I had to go to the restroom, and I want you guys to sit here, and I want you to focus on the screen behind me, and I want you to really closely think of what this person is literally making YouTube do. Because right now, she literally has you wrapped around her finger. She does, and it's pretty sad. What is it going to take YouTube for you to say something? Is it going to have to take another content creator who's as big as her? Is someone like Markiplier or PewDiePie or Ninja or Dashy or any of these other content creators who have millions and millions of followers to say something before you do something? Is it going to have to take someone like that before you move? Because that looks bad on your part too. If you sit there and wait till a major content creator comes out and says their piece on it, is it going to have to take Jacksepticeye? Is Matt Pat going to have to say something about this before you act? What is it going to take you to before you actually respond? Who is it going to have to take? Who? But on that note, I'll be right back. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go to the restroom. I'm going to light up my cigar. And maybe I'll come back. Maybe I'll talk about something different. I have no idea. But I'm going to repost this video to each and every one of those content creators who are posting something on this, because I want each and every one of you guys, again, I can't even remember the name, the girl with the makeup, the clown and the makeup costume face. I need them. I need her. I need the guy with the duck. I need I need him to do something. I need the guy that's the VR person who has the alien skin. Need him to do something. We all need to come together. We all need to get rid of this. This has to go, because, like I said, this is the representation of YouTube right now. I'm moving out the way. This is your representation. This is who's in the forefront. And again, if you don't say something, YouTube, she's gonna start coming after people, like she did with Jack Films. She literally is. And if she doesn't, she's going to send her army of over 35 million people to come at you. Do you know how much Do you know how many 35 million people are to someone like me? That's a whole army. That's a major army. Actually, that's bigger than an army. That's a country. I might as well be fighting against like Denmark or Switzerland, the whole country by myself. I might as well be Duke Nukem or Halo Master Chief at this point, because that's how many people you're going to have coming. If you let this get away and she's get away with Jack Film stuff, who do you think is going to be next? Who do you really think is going to be next on the chopping block for her to come after and y'all not do something? Like I said, most of these content creators who I named that's been talking about her, do you not think might not come after them next if you don't do anything? What about me, a person who's been with you since day one? Do you think this is not going to try to come after me? I mean, I'm not scared of this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a two shit about this. I don't care about her. But I do care about her 5 million followers. I care about her 35 million people because I don't know what they think. Some of them might be serial killers. Some of them might be murderers. Some of them might be child predators, according to some of those videos she put up. But I do know she has a lot of simps. I really got to go to the bathroom because my bladder is really doing a dance right now. So give me just a few minutes. I'm going to let you stare at the screen. And I want y'all guys to really take a focus and look exactly what this is because this is ridiculous. I'll be right back. Ouch. All right, we'll turn that on. I need that space heater on. Hot one. Okay. Flush toilet. Give me another few minutes, because I'm going to see if I can try to get some videos on this, okay? I really want you guys to look at something very quick, too, while I do something here. So, just a second. Put my channel. Uh, I need to go to. My bad, guys. I literally have you on live, but I really want y'all guys to watch something here. Jack. That's his name. Jack Bass. Matter of fact, this is. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. This is how I can do it from right here. I'm gonna do it right here in front of you guys. But it's really what I want y'all guys to see. Ouch. Ow. All right, let's put that here. Let's put that here. Let's put this back here. What's his name? Jack Bass. That's his name. His name is Jack Bass. I want you guys to listen to this. It's 16 minutes. But is this the one? I want to make sure I got this right. Here we go. Hold on. This is even it'd be even easier if I can get the volume to come over here. Um, Let me move this to my Panasonic. I don't think you guys can really see it, but it's fine. Yeah, here we go. Let's make this bigger, full screen. Here we go. This Sniperwolf recap. He just did this 3 hours ago, by the way. But this guy has been on top of it, Jack, and I want to give him props to this too as well. So once I end my stream, he's getting it. This is your representation, YouTube. By the way, I'm sorry for showing your stuff, but people need to know this. By the way, so I'm giving you credit on this part of the live stream, and I will write this at the bottom of my live stream too. All the credit I'm giving the videos that we're watching. By the way, this changes like every 3 months. This cyberbullying thing, they change this every 3 months. So YouTube, you need to stop changing them. You stop changing the policies. It's not cute. It is typical term of service because they keep changing it. They change it more than a Bible. Does Elon Musk have to say something before you do something YouTube? Because for some odd reason, this one just added me and I don't even like him. It is. And G Fuel tastes like medicine. I'm sorry. I'm going to even say it. I don't like it. It's disgusting. But anyway, don't mind my conversation. That's very obvious. Let's bring this closer so maybe you can see. Okay, I think that's good enough. If I go any farther, I might knock out my. And it does. Or Sniperwolf himself might start coming after people like us or him. Oh. And Jack, and let's be honest, Jack has been around for a minute. But, let's put this on pause because before we go any farther, we're gonna look right into this. Let me go ahead and get another tab up because make me tab. Blah, blah, blah. I need my keyboard. Unfortunately, I hate doing this because, like I said, I'm the type of person I don't do much. So, all right, we're gonna go to YouTube. We're going to YouTube. We're gonna go into SSS Sniper Wolf. Let's pray to God she's not here. All right, you see this right here, Sniper Wolf. We're gonna go into that freeze. Sniper Wolf, 34.1 million subscribers. 34 million. 34 million people watch this. 34. That tells you how many people watch this. Um, videos. Go to videos. The latest one is people having a bad day. Look at this. Look at these videos. It's the same reaction. Look at the reaction. Reaction. It's the same. Look, it looks like it's copy paste. Copy paste, 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 copy paste. What this looks new, but she looks like she's doing hacks, which is basically another word for TikTok challenge. Nothing new. Uh, copy paste, 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 more copy paste. This is ridiculous. This and this is what YouTube lets go. I mean, what is it? Latest video has 626,000 people who have already watched it. That's effed up. Two 626,000 people have already watched this, and that's disgusting. Going back, um, going back, going back, because I can't stand looking at her damn face. This is the front page. Actually, you know what? Let's erase all of that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit refresh, refresh. Well, that's just me right now. Uh, Bodies, got Hayden. Da, da, da. Even look, look. Matter of fact, 9 hours ago, someone else is doing something on Sniper Wolf. Radiant Brit is doing something on Sniper Wolf. Sully, this is another one of my person is doing something. He's bingo. YouTube. I want you to watch this. Here's another person I want to give credit to. It is. Is that what it's gonna take you to? That's another one. See? Art Kelly, bro. What did I just say? What did I say? And that video, this video right here explains everything. What's going on right now? Again, once I finish this stream, I will be sharing this video and every other video that I've seen so far because everybody needs to know, as a content creator on your platform, YouTube, since I've been with you since day one, that you now do not give a shit about me or any other content creator unless I make you money. And knowing that by itself means you fucked up, YouTube. You fucked up. Now, let's go back to the other video, which, by the way, I am going to be giving, let's see his name, Sully. I'm going to give Sully his credit where it's due. Thank you, Sully, for going and backing us small content creators up and letting us know what YouTube really thinks about us. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and put a like here. Uh, I am going to go ahead and do this because I need to go ahead and give him credit right now. I'm doing this on live stream. Copy. So that's Sully's take on it. Um, yeah, this is messed up. Thank you. We're gonna keep continuing on with this one. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and all right. And guys, like I said, we're gonna watch the rest of him because I want to give Soli and Jake Bass both credit where it's due. These two guys have definitely been on top of it. But to see this, to see YouTube doesn't give a F, you guys don't give a F. We're gonna get to watch it. Yeah, that means I really don't give a shit. I need to also give Jack some credit. Oh, hold on before I go even farther. Not only she decides to drive to his house to get a photo, but she purposely had food delivered to this man's house to try to bait him outside so she can get some content on him. By the way, Jack Films, I don't know if you know this or not, but that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to bait you out your house. She was sending Uber Eats or whatever delivery driver to your house to try to bait you out. That is one of the most classic ways of doxing somebody. For someone who does not know how to dox somebody, which is illegal, by the way, I represent you not to dox anybody's house. Do not go to anybody's house and dox them using food. Okay? Like I said, like he said, there's so many ways to do this. But we're gonna go ahead and watch the rest of this, and then I'm gonna end my live stream, and I'm gonna send the information out to both of these guys and every single person that I credit out for this stream. I did not know their names off the bat. I had to actually go to their videos to know their name. I apologize to both you, Jake and Soli, and I gotta find out the other girl's name. But I'm gonna put her video up there too. We're gonna watch all three of those videos here on live stream, and then I am going to end the live stream. And that's all the information you need to know about Sniperwolf and what YouTube is doing because this information has to come out. We're going to continue. And hold on, before he goes on again, I'm putting my 2 cents in it. There are some states you can't do this in. California is one of them where it's illegal. Florida is another one. Florida has this new law that just passed this past July to where it's a concealed weapons thing. If someone comes to your house, like what Sniper Wolf does, you actually have the right to pull out your weapon and actually open fire because you are in danger, according to Florida laws. Uh, Texas is a third state. You don't want to go to California because it's illegal. You don't want to come here because you're going to get shot. Literally. You don't want to go to Texas because they're going to shoot you too. Texas was the first one to do it. There are some other states that do it, but I haven't really read their laws because I'm not in their state. But let's continue on. It's a bad one. It's not funny. And this goes. Let me pause him again. This goes back. Yeah, Sniper Wolf's 110 pounds, but she has 36.5 literally 36 million followers. Okay, yeah, she's 110 pounds, but she's 110 pounds with an army of 36 million people who can f up your life, and a corporation named YouTube that won't do anything about it. You still want to be scared of that? You think it's just a 110-pound girl? Because Leah's not, yeah, she's 110 pounds, but guess what? She has 36 million people backing her up, and she has a corporation backing her up. Continuing on. You couldn't have said it better. Freeze. Also, the worst part about this is her sister's using this negativity fame to get rich off of you guys. So not only you got to deal with Sniper Wolf, but now you got to deal with her sister, who is just as cringe as she is. So you got Sniper Wolf, 110-pound girl. You got 35 million people. You got YouTube, the corporation, and you have her sister, who's also coming up, who, by the way, looks almost exactly like her. So do you not think that she's going to get just as much popularity as her older sister? Don't you think? You ever heard? Have you ever heard of pretty girl privilege? Because that's what that is. This is pretty girl privilege. It sucks, but welcome to modern society. Continuing on. I agree. Including you, YouTube. And YouTube. He says she's annoying. I think she's a piece of shit. And I'm going to say it straight off the bat. She's a piece of shit. I ain't afraid to say it. Fuck Sniper Wolf. Fuck her sister. Forget both of them. They're pieces of shit, and they know they can get away with it because they got so much money. They got so much popularity. They make so much money for YouTube, and they can get away with it. Continuing on. And by the way, he's credit for that video too. She was gaslighting them. And it has been on YouTube for 9.5 years. It still is. Which means she tried to sweep it underneath the rug. It's called in the real world. It's called the cover up. Oh yeah, and these are the comments that I'm even getting to. I think you get some too. You probably got some comments like I did. Which again, I explained this at the beginning of the stream. Statute of limitations starts at 10 years. It covers after 10 years, you can't do anything about it. But her video has been up on YouTube for 9.5 years. Sniperwolf was 21. She's about to turn 31. So it looks like YouTube is probably going to sit there and wait till the statute of limitations takes away that video, which is why it's down. Once the statute of limitations hit, that video of her having the kids twerking, we can't use that against her anymore. But that doesn't mean you can't use the one with the girl with the cancer, the two cases against her that's in the Arizona public record, which is 2016, 2013, 2016. Well, the 2013 one is getting ready to go because that's 10 years. But the 2016 one, still there. You got to wait till 2026 for that, my friend. Continuing on. I've even seen people who said, well, did they get to see her this? What? And show me. Please show me. And I was around. I was on Google too back then. It was cringe then. Hold on. Before he goes even farther. Just because your address is on Google, which everybody's is, by the way, does not mean you have the right to go to their house and do whatever you want to. Just because the address is on Google Map does not mean you actually have the exact right. Just because it's online does not give you the right to bypass that state's law, that state's constitution, and the cops thing, and the laws that are presented in that state to actually go up to someone's house and with intent to harm, by the way, which we done found out now, even though it's like we need to talk. Now her sister's like they were intent to harm. someone, again, that'll get you shot in Texas and Florida. Stand your ground law goes against that. So, Sniperwolf, if you happen to listen to this video, I'm in Florida. If you decide to come to my house, I have stand your ground law. So, if you try to do that Uber Eat delivery driver stuff with your 110 pound, you might get shot in front of your 35 million people. And with me saying that, that might get me messed up. But that's Florida law. That's stand your ground. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. It's the law. It's the law here. I can't go against the law, right? I mean, I can always get kicked off of YouTube and off the internet, but I can go to jail for not following the laws here. That's just as big as being kicked off the platform, if not worse. I can go to prison for not standing my ground. Continuing on the video. It's a felony in all 50 states, by the way, not just California. As you saw in the other one, that they're not. I'm just going to end it there. But yeah, we're just going to end that there. Let me get back up. Boy, yeah, we're just going to end it there because you can't explain it better than those two films. And again, I'm going to be sharing this live stream to everyone. And YouTube, if you decide to try to take this live stream off, I know where you stand. I mean, just like the video before, you really don't care about us anyway. You don't. You don't even care about the people who started with you. You care more about your money. It's starting to remind me of a very greedy corporation called Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo. So looks like you won't be doing nothing, and with you not doing nothing, your YouTube is going to become the next. There was a website. Hold on, before I end the stream, there was a website that was up before. It was something like YouTube, but it was like you can go on and you can do anything you want to. I mean, there was literally like softcore porn on the freaking. People were doing softcore porn literally on the damn website to the point to where it got shut down completely. Like they had freaking like lawyers and stuff put against them. I don't know the name of the platform. I don't remember. I don't know what it is. But if anybody does, feel free to let me know. But we got to stand together, guys. Even if we leave YouTube, even as content creators or small guys, we still got to stand together because this is the inch. I keep saying it. It's the inch, and you can't go any farther than that. So, on that note, YouTube, on that note, guys, I'd like to thank Jake and Sully. I also like to send out my best regards to Jack Films and his wife and children, and even down to his neighbors, because not only Jack Films is in danger, but this affects his whole neighborhood. It does. Whether those people know Jack Films personally, whether they don't, whether they just say hello when they get the newspaper or pass by, even even his neighbors are in danger, because you can imagine the mind of a dedicated fan what they would do for their idol, especially when someone does not like their idol. You can not only imagine what a very highly dedicated fan will go through. They would not only jump in front of a bullet, but they would do so much more. They would give their life. And there's so many people who would give their blood and their life to defend this. They will. So again, my best regards out to you, Jack Films. If any of you guys know who Jack Films is, Scully, Jake, anybody, please send him my deepest regards as a military disabled veteran. Send him my regards and tell him to lawyer up because YouTube is not going to do anything about this. I hate to say it. They're not. They're not because they make too much money. Uh, they're afraid to lose their golden child. And if that's the case, they're willing to sacrifice all of us to keep this on. And if they're willing to do that, imagine what their fans are going to do to us. I just want y'all to think on that. Imagine a dedicated fan of Sniperwolf. If Sniperwolf has beef with you, like how she does with Jack Film, imagine what a dedicated fan would do to Jack Films and his family and his neighbor. Imagine if she gets away with this and then she goes after these other two, or she even comes after me. Imagine what a dedicated fan will go through to take us out. We're in danger, and YouTube does not care about us as content creators unless you make them a lot of money. If you're not making them a lot of money, then they don't care. Which is weird because you got rid of Art Kelly, and Art Kelly is a freaking celebrity. You got rid of Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate was making millions and millions of dollars for you, which was, again, more than this. So it's pretty weird for YouTube to care about a content creator that has a lot of money when YouTube was quick to get rid of someone like Andrew Tate. I think it's because she's a girl, and I would keep saying it, and I would keep pushing it down. It's called pretty privilege, and this pretty privilege has a lot of money. So she's using her gender, and she's using her money, and she's using her influence. And YouTube, she has you wrapped around her finger. You got YouTube, you're the red pill. YouTube, you're the incel. You're the soy boy. And like I said before, there's videos of Sniperwolf out that I can't even show, not even on this live stream. And I said it earlier before, she has porn. She literally does. She has porn. It's disgusting. It's very disgusting. But on that note, guys, I want y'all guys to think before I end this live stream exactly what a dedicated fan will do for their celebrity, even if the celebrity is wrong. Look at the fans of Cardi B and Kim Kardashian and the Megan Stallion and all that. Well, if you say something bad about Nicki Minaj, if you say anything bad about these guys, you should see some of the comments like they are just so demeaning. It's like living a horror movie. Like some of these fans just want you dead, and you think, and remember, there are kids watching this, and you know how kids think. I mean, we've all played games like Call of Duty. We've all played games of Fortnite where the kids are on mics. We all know what children will do. We also know what a dedicated adult fan will do to us too as content creators. And it's sad to know that if it's done to us, YouTube is not going to do anything about it. YouTube doesn't care unless you make them a lot of money. And it's sad. This is a sad world we live in, to where not only the problems of what's happening in real life, but now you can't even escape to the internet because you're not even safe there. There's no safe space even online. There used to be safe space, but you're not safe out here. And You're not safe online. And on that note, guys, I want you guys to have a wonderful what's today? Making sure. Let me make sure before I say anything. I want you guys to have a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you guys watch this. I want you guys to make sure you go watch those other two that I put up there, Jack and Scully. I need you to keep an eye on them, watch them, subscribe to them. As for me, you don't have to subscribe to me, and to be honest, you don't have to. You don't have to. I'm not asking you to, uh, because, like I said, I do this for fun. I do this as creativity. But when something like this comes up and it's this serious, and YouTube does nothing about it, and YouTube doesn't care about us, it little. I'm like that Indian after people have thrown their litter all over the ground. I'm that Indian that's tearing. That's us. That's us as content creators. That's what's happening to us right now. You got people like this smoking cigarettes and throwing shit in our face and taking crap and throwing and messing up our land. And we as content creators, we just have that one tear just. And YouTube is just going, yes, yes, we don't care about you. Go ahead, do more damage to them. I just want you to think on that. But enjoy your Wednesday night, and I hope to the people who are watching the stream, again, go to these two guys' channel. I really do. I want y'all guys to go to their channel, watch their stuff. I want you all to also, if you can, go to Jack Films' channel. Maybe I should put that link in the description. I think I see what I can do. But I credit those other two people. I really do, because I want them to keep on top of this, especially Scully, because Scully seems to know people in YouTube that literally is telling us to our face that they don't care. It's sad. They don't care unless you make them money. And if that's what YouTube has now become, maybe that's why Susan left. Because she saw the snake coming out the grass and she couldn't stop it. And she was the old CEO. Maybe that's why she left. Even though, the excuse, she said she was tired and all that. Maybe that's why her and the other CEO, the original CEO of Twitch, left at the same time. Maybe that's why they left, because they couldn't stop this wave. And we are now living in that wave to where they don't care unless you make them money. It's all about that money. Again, enjoy your Wednesday. I am going to I'm going to watch some comedy stuff because I need to laugh. I need joy in my life, because after watching this is beyond depression. This is sad, but this is real life. This is what you call entitlement. This is what you call pretty girl privilege. This is what you call entitled woman. This is what you call a modern day 304. This is what you there's so many names for this. But I'm digressing. I'm stalling for time. But again, watch those other two. I'm going to probably edit this after I finish the stream. I'm going to try to put the other two content creators' channels in the description so you can go watch them, subscribe to them. You don't have to subscribe to me. Just hit the thumbs up button. Just let me know that you saw the live stream. That's all I ask for. If you want to subscribe, then okay, I appreciate it. I really do. But again, this is my hobby. I'm like I said, I'm a disabled 42-year-old man who's already been 20-year retired. So whether I'm on here doing live stream or not, I'm getting paid for the rest of my life anyway. I'm not getting paid as much as this, but I'm set. I will always be set, whether I have my channel or not. I will be set. I will be fine. I wish my phone would stop ringing, but it seems like people are calling me. So again, I'm going to end this. Have a lovely Wednesday. Enjoy. I'm just going to stick around to the weekend to see what's being said. But get this video out. Share it to everybody. Share it to your friends. Share this live stream. Share their videos. The more people that know about this and the more people that come up and rise together, where we can stop things like YouTube just being money hungry and greedy and just letting people get away with committing crimes. Until then, guys, stay safe, be smart, and stay platinum. Peace out, and catch you next video. Hopefully, I don't have to do another live stream, but it might be. I might do an update. All depends if you guys want to. Like I said, I do some more videos, and I will credit the people that were watching, and we will just go on from there. My thing's going off like crazy, so enjoy your Wednesday night and stay platinum. See you later, guys.